Won a game here. It's early in region play, but the East Paulding team has come out of the gate strong with 2 wins in a row against a very formidable region ball play. South Paulding, when I got there the other day, it was 4-1 in the top of the fourth, and East Paulding came back with 13 unanswered runs to win the ball game, 14-4.
Wow. So this is probably I think Monday was the first region play game for Paulding County, and here it is, the first Friday game of region play got rained out. So we are playing that game today. It's breezy, wind's blowing pretty hard. You'll probably hear the wind ripping around in our microphones. We don't have a lineup for the Paulding Patriots or the East Paulding Raiders, so we're going to rely on Brian's professional sports knowledge to bring you this game. As Paulding County comes and takes the field, East Paulding Raiders batting first.
Best thing you're going to get out of me are probably a number, unless I recognize one of the Paulding Patriots from Grant's travel days. You'll have to rely on me to just call numbers out on the teams. Do you see 13 behind the plate? Looks like is that a number 8?
Wow.
Warming up there.
24 is pitching for Paulding County. See if we can't round up a lineup or a roster here in a little bit. Probably should have got on that when I was here 4 hours before the game, setting everything up.
Your two leadoff hitters looks like Jacob Martin and Jeremy Howell. Jeremy Howell hit his first home run of the season last game over there at South Paulding. The ball had just never seemed to end. Just kind of kept going. The outfielder thought he was there, and the ball just kept traveling. And turned out to be a 3-run home run for number 7, Jeremy Howell. Really a standout all-state shortstop for these Paulding Raiders.
Well, we're expecting a good baseball game here. I'm already thinking about football. Expecting a good baseball game here tonight, Brian, with the East Paulding Raiders and the Paulding County Patriots. The Paulding County Patriots is what they say for the football program.
I tell you, there's a lot of excitement around that football program.
There's a lot of excitement in the school in general right now. New principal, Eddie Fincher, fantastic guy. Awesome. The kids love him. Parents love him. Teachers love him. Everybody seems to love him now. Just teamed up with the New Hope Eagle Youth Program for football, and now they are going to be called the New Hope Patriots.
New Hope Patriots. I know that the long-term goal is to ultimately become the Paulding County Patriots, but there's a lot of folks over at New Hope that want to hang on to that name. It's a proud tradition over there, and I think they're going to have a lot of success with this transition. East did it a few years back, and they've had a lot of fun at the youth level.
Well,
here's the pitch. First pitch. In there for a strike. Howell with tremendous speed puts the ball in play nearly every time he's at bat. Here's the windup. Pitch is low and outside. We got a 1-1 count. There's no wind right now.
See if we can't get a roster on the internet. Wow.
That is a rocket shot to left field. Up against the fence. Should be at least a minimum of a double. Howell around second base. They hit the cutoff. A stand-up leadoff double for Jeremy Howell. Nice way to start the game for the East Paulding Raiders.
It's a nice way to start any baseball game. As far as that goes. Did your kids do that today, Brian?
We had a very, very nice first inning.
Good. This is a makeup game. It was originally scheduled for last night. Guess the guys didn't want to get wet, so they played it today.
So we got number 3, Eric Hill, who showed bunt, but pitch was high and inside, and Eric, number 3 for these Paulding Raiders, fouled it up into the backstop. Back netting here is Tall. Got a very nice view. They've done a lot of work over here at Patriot Field. Eric shows bunt, pulls back, swings away. Looks like a little hit and run, trying to get that runner over from second to third. He swings away foul, and quickly Eric's down 0-2.
So Brian, welcome aboard. This is your first game with us this year. We've missed your expertise.
Well, I'm excited to be here today. Nothing better than be able to call this ball game on a Saturday afternoon.
Don't want to get too far into the game before we let you know that.
There's a rocket shot up the middle. That should score Jeremy Howell. He rounds third. They throw to 4, cut off. Eric comes out. Cut off by 15 at second base. At first base, rather. He comes out to the pitcher's mound, cut that balls off, leaving Eric with a stand-up single. RBI stand-up single for a quick 1-0 lead there for the Paulding Raiders.
Yeah, I was going to say, Brian, I don't want to get too far into this game before you realize we haven't redone your contract yet.
So we might have to get the scoreboard going there. Might be doing dual roles here.
I don't think it works.
Number 3 hitter Jacob Martin. And that is a high-hanging curveball. It doesn't quite drop. In for ball 1. We got a 1-0 count on Jacob Martin. We've got number 3 Eric Brown at first base. He's got a pretty good lead. Pitcher looks him back. He goes down with a looks like a 2-seam slider right there. It's outside as well. We are quickly up 2-0. We've got the number 4 Brandon Gonzalez, the who I don't know if he'll be catching or DHing today in the 4 spot warming up. He has been on fire, batting well over 600 this season. There's the pitch delivered again outside. Eric's going to steal. He's in safely. The ball goes straight into center field, but the center fielder was moving, so no advance. Brown credited with a steal. Very quickly, we've got another East Paulding Raider in scoring position. Pitch is in for a strike. Looked like a 4-seam fastball. Hit the corner. Looked like he'd been trying to do that several times here. Just kind of brought it in there. Looked like Jacob might have been taken there. That's a 2-1. That pitch is outside, and I stand corrected. That was ball 4. We've got runners at 1, runners at 2 here. Little rough start for Paulding County pitcher number 24. We've got time is called. All right. So our catcher, Jacob Martin, is getting a courtesy runner here. Cameron Hughes, sophomore, over here at East Paulding. He's in there to pinch run. So it does look like Brandon Gonzalez will be the designated hitter this start this game.
Well, I was looking at Max Prep Sports for the Paulding County schedule. I got it up all right, but there's no roster.
If I were you to go to Georgia Prep Sports, and you'll find it. I believe you'll find it online right there. Georgia Prep Country.
Georgia Prep
There's
Country.
a 1 and 2 here. Here's the delivery. It's in for a strike. Quickly, number 24, the pitcher for Paulding County, is ahead of Brandon Gonzalez, your number 4 hitter for these Paulding Raiders. You got runners at 1 and runners at 2 with no outs. Top of the first. Patriot baseball country here out in Paulding County. And there's a little high hanging curve there. Brandon fought it off. Still sitting at 0 balls, 2 strikes. No outs. Top of the first. 1-0 ball game here for these Paulding Raiders. 24 with the delivery. Another hanging curve. It's just not quite dropping down. That's in for ball. I believe we have a 1 and 2 count here. One of the early challenges early in the season has been some base running mishaps, I guess, by the East Paulding Raiders. The coach focused all week on that. That is a rocket shot to left field. It looks like it is well played. It won't be enough to get any runners to advance any bases here. Well played by the Patriot left fielder. We've got 1 out here, top of the first. Now batting is number 35, Glenn Finks, who is a senior, plays first base primarily for the East Paulding Raiders. He has been in a short tear. Parents credit it to the black Mariucci bat he's just received. That is another shot out to left field. Look like he kind of cheated in. He's playing back, and it is over his head. Looks like we're around Eric Brown around in third. in for score. We've got runners are unable to advance, and that is not a smart play by Cameron Hughes, who decided to go, slid into the bag. He was dead to rights about 6 feet from the bag, knocking third base out of its hole there. Coach Boyd sort of looking mystified there, and as the aforementioned comment I made earlier, they have struggled with their base running. Again, as I mentioned, Cameron's a sophomore. Some of that stuff, some of that base running savviness comes from a little more experience out here. So scored a run, but gained an out. It was a very well hit ball by Glenn Finks, who is standing alone on the bases now at second base. Now batting is number 44, McKay Petita, younger brother of Hayden Petita, star baseball player for East Paulding Raiders last year. McKay takes first pitch for a inside strike. Quickly down 0-1. Hanging curve. Petita tried to wait on it. Looked like he might have waited just a little bit. Just drove that ball right into the ground off his knee. We are 0-2 right now. Petita has a little tendency to strike out. He has a great tendency to hit the ball over everyone's head. So big power hitter here. Finks at second. Big lead at second. And he struck out looking. Petita took that pitch. Looked like he caught the corner of the plate on the outside. 24 very lucky to get out of the inning with just 2 runs. Looks like they're going to start Jeremy Howell here at pitcher, along with his star credentials at shortstop. Jeremy is a phenomenal pitcher. I see Mitchell Webb. Looks like he is headed out to shortstop. We're starting McKay Petita at first. Jacob Martin in the catch. Looks like I see sophomore Cameron Jackson Patrick over there at second base. Looks like Eric Brown is at center. Looks like Glenn Finks is playing left field, and in right field is number 5 Kyler Nealon. At third base is number 22 Grant Kilroy. These guys already played once this season. It did not count as a region game. Paulding County struggled a little bit. East Paulding got out all early. They were up 10-1 after 3 innings, and I believe the final score was 11-2. If there's a weakness in this pitching staff, East has shown a little bit of a challenge there as they get deeper in the inning. Some of their relief pitchers have squandered some outstanding starts by some of these Paulding pitchers. Looks like number 1 from the Paulding County Patriots is going to lead off.
Well, I thought I had a smartphone that could find this roster, but apparently I still have a dumb phone.
Hal gets the signal. Here's the windup. 1 shows bunt, misses it. Nice high fastball. 1 kind of nicked it off there, sent it into the back net here. We are quickly down 0-1. Short and second, playing fairly deep in the infield. And there's another rocket shot hit into the East Paulding dugout. Kind of a wake-up call for the boys in there that are anxious to get their opportunity to add some value today. Second pitch, he's kind of sent over there. He's a right-handed batter, but he looks like he has a tendency to send the ball to the right side of the field. And he just swung and missed. And it is 1 away here as Jacob Martin throws out to third. Mitchell Webb getting a rare start at short, where typically you'll see Jeremy Howell make most of his starts. Now batting is number 5 for Paulding County Patriots. Inside fastball, missed by a few inches there. Down 1-0. There's a guy keeps trying to paint the outside corner there. It hit the dirt, missed the catcher, and we are a 2-0 count. And this time Jeremy went to the inside of the plate, jammed him up a little bit, and we are 2-1. It's a nice look. Looked like Coach Roberts sent 2 on the outside of the plate. Sent that one back back on the inside. Howell gets a signal. Here's the windup. And that pitch catches the corner for a fastball on the outside. We are 2-2. Ooh, looked like he might have wanted to go, but he did not go. The back umpire and the catcher asked for a little assistance there for the first base ump, and I thought he held it. We're a full count, 3-2. Signal gets a fastball straight down the pipe for strikeout number 2. And he's Paulding, throws it around there. Number 15 in the 3 hole for Paulding County Patriots. Sounds like my wingman might have got a name here, Mitchell Bryce.
Yeah, we have a scoreboard operator that knows these guys. Said he hangs out with them on a weekly basis. He knows who these guys are.
Scoreboard operator showing 11-0 visitor home. There's a fastball in the outside corner there.
We should let this guy just come on here with you, and he can tell you who the players are.
Howell a little low. It looked like he was wanting 15 to chase. It was low and outside. Got 2 down quick here. That one, he fought that one off. I don't know if I'm in Hiram Hornet country or not. I got a big giant bumblebee flying around my head. That's Howell gets a signal. I believe we have a 2-2 count here.
Be careful, it might get tangled up in your hair.
Low and outside. Looks like we might be full now. Let's catch blue here, see what the count is. Not signaling 3-2, so it may be 2-2 still.
Ooh.
Inside cheese. And looks like he walked. A nice look for Howell. 15 stood in there strong and took that inside pitch. Ball 4.
We don't know this guy's name. Forgot his name. He didn't hang with him last night.
I know number 3 is Jacob Cooper. Jacob Cooper in the 4 spot. Jacob Cooper gets a high outside fastball. Jacob Cooper played football for us when we were the 10-year-old Hiram Hornets. Hiram Hornets. Also played some travel baseball with Jacob Cooper. Good to see him still in the game. Playing baseball. He's a standout football player for Patriots as well. Coop. I believe he takes ball 3. Got a quick 3-0 count here for Howell. He settles in. Bryce almost picked off there at 1. Nice pickoff move by Howell. With a little shorter lead now. Coop swing. Foul tipped it back into the catcher's glove. It was dropped.
We have a man trying to get us a roster now, Brian, as we watch
outside.
ball 4.
Yeah, watch ball 4. It's 2 walks in a row here by Howell. There's no time to hit the panic button right now. I've seen Howell get himself into a couple pickles like this. The number 5 hitter here is number 9 from the Paulding County Patriots. Little inside high cheese as the pitching coach is going to come out and make a little visit to maybe settle down Howell, as he looks to have thrown about his 9th ball in 10 pitches here. After starting off really almost unhittable in those first two batters. Meeting at the mound, we've got Jacob Martin out there with Jeremy Howell and the pitching coach. Just kind of talking about the delivery, it looks like, as he's headed back to his dugout. 9 getting a couple extra pointers from third base coach, Paulding County Patriots. Jeremy's dad just said the ball goes where your eyes are. Let's see if he takes that advice. Sure does. Nice fastball. Now he's a little late in getting at it. It's a way to go when you get a visit from a pitcher, the pitching coach. It's always nice to come back with that first pitch strike. And that curve sinks in there. Yes, he did go. And quickly like that, after that visit, we've got 2 strikes on it. That curveball dropped right in there very nicely. 9 unable to hold the bat. 2-0 here. We've got 2 outs, 2 runners on. Here's the delivery. And that pitch is in there for a strike. 3 straight strikes after a visit from the mound. East Paulding gets themselves out of a little bit of trouble there. It's still 2-0 here at the bottom of the first. We're headed to the top of the second here. East Paulding Patriots 2, the Paulding County Patriots 0. We're going to take a break. Hear a word from our sponsor potentially?
I'm glad to sponsor this game today. We do have a lineup now for the Paulding Patriots. We have Naylor, Huff, Bryce, Cooper, Richardson, Freeman, Butler, Ward, and Collins all in the game starting tonight. We also have Jenkins, Ward, Gore, Lawrence, and Campion on the roster. We'll be getting later on we'll get these guys positions for you in a few minutes. As the wind has settled down a little bit, we'll take a look at the pitcher firing in a few pitches, warming up a little bit. Looks like we have number 24 pitching. That's D. Ward. He did a pretty good job in the first inning, gave up 2 runs. But he did a great job on pitching. Ball's going down by the catcher, number 13. Freeman. Looks like Mitchell Webb's coming in now to lead off the top of the second inning for the East Paulding Raiders. And here with your pitch-by-pitch and play-by-play is Brian Kilroy.
Here's the delivery here to Mitchell Webb, and he plucks Mitchell Webb. Mitchell Webb made really no attempt to move from that pitch, but
took one for the team.
Yeah, fortunately it was a hanging curveball, and just looked like it just never stopped hanging. So we've got number 1 here, Jackson Patrick, the sophomore, up to the plate.
Pitching for the Patriots is Ward.
We've got Kyler Neal Jr., number 5, an outstanding linebacker for the East Paulding Raider football team. Patrick stands in. We got a lead at 1. Ward looks over and doesn't throw, just kind of looks him back. We'll have a little bigger lead now. Jackson calls time. Looks like pitcher was struggling a little bit to get that signal in there. Looks like he may have it now. Here's a delivery. Jackson Patrick waits on a great baseball there and sends it to left field for a single.
Out in left field, we have Aaron Huff, who is an excellent athlete here at Paulding County High School. He was 278th the Mixed Football Player of the Year, nominated and voted on by 2,600 of his fellow classmates here at the high school. And he was also a county-wide, got wrestling recognized as one of the best wrestlers in the county for Paulding County High School. Great athlete, left field, Aaron Huff.
Kyler Neal with a drop. He goes, it looks like it might be a safe. The ball is dropped. Hit into a potential ball that might have got that I guess the bat trail runner at second base, and throws a little bit off, unable to secure it. Was the second baseman, and we have very quickly here all three ducks are on the pond.
That was third baseman Butler. You stopped the ball, made a good job. Could have had a little better throw to second, but it wasn't handled very well by Collins. So now we have bases loaded for you, Brian.
Just like that, top of the second, Howell up for his second at bat, who hit a rocket shot over the left fielder's head in his last at bat. It's where he went yard a few days back with South Paulding. And Howell with no outs and all three bases filled, just where he likes it. Hanging curve. Oh, and they called it for it. Looked like it might have been outside.
It's a nice pitch by Ward. Looked a little outside from here, but it was called strike. Another curveball.
Another curveball, but it's going to score a run. That ball he goes for the obvious out there. As runners advance, he gets an RBI. We got runners at 2 and 3.
Richardson had that plate fielded perfect spot for him. Just one hopper to Richardson on the first for the first out. And East Paulding gets another run now. 3-0 East Paulding Raiders. As your pitcher Ward looks on as Brian eats his burger.
Here's the delivery.
Here's the cheese.
It's a high cheese. High cheese and outside. Quickly up for ball one. 3-0 score here, top of the second at Paulding County Baseball Complex here. Here's the delivery.
Ooh.
Another curveball misses.
Nice frame from the catcher. Freeman framed it real nice. The umpire didn't really know what to call, but he ended up calling it a ball.
We've got a 2-0 count here. Runners to second and third. No need to necessarily advance, so the play's to 1. That's inside, but he's going to call that a strike.
It's a nice pitch by Ward. Came out right down the inside of the plate. Looked a little more inside from here, but the umpire did call it a strike. Nice pitch from Ward.
Ball was foul tipped back into the net.
Brian, let me borrow your jacket.
A little breezy out here as we get towards 4 o'clock. Looked like he was trying to throw a curve, but it just isn't quite breaking where he wants it right now. These Paulding must be talking to each other because it looks like they're waiting on that curve. That is a rocket shot to right field. It's going to be in. Misplayed by the right fielder. That's going to score 2 runs. Eric quickly out to 2. Looks like he may try for 3. Ball is thrown in from second base. He's going to be held dead at third base. Probably should have held up at second, but it was a great shot. They're trying to go in there for a triple. Nice relay play by the Paulding County Patriots. Even nicer hit by number 3, Eric Brown.
Yeah, it was a nice play by the right fielder. That's going to be Cooper. Got the ball in pretty quick and shot him down at third, all the way from right field. And now batting for the East Paulding Raiders will be number 41,
Jacob Martin.
Jacob Martin.
It's a fastball outside. And that pitch is a rocket shot to right field. First baseman made a nice effort at it, diving for it. Martin staying hot.
Another play by Cooper. Been relatively quiet in right field today. It seems like East has put all the balls into play in left field with Aaron Huff out there, but now right field's getting a little attention. It's a nice shot right by the first baseman.
Once again, your number 4 hitter, Brandon Gonzalez, who has been on fire this season.
Brandon's a designated hitter for the East Paulding Raiders.
That is a rocket shot, well advertised. Could
that's
be
why.
gone. And it is over the Patriot baseball. I guess that's a barn out there. Just about cleared. It looked like it was about 4 inches from the top of that roof, and it went over out in the pine trees. Outstanding shot by Brandon Gonzalez, the junior here at East Paulding.
That's why he's a designated hitter, guys. That was the first pitch, and that ball's over in Hiram. It's about to hit a Hiram Hornet right in the head.
Well, I'll tell you quickly, East is doing exactly what they did in the last game against Paulding County, and they're quickly out 7-0 here in the top of the second inning.
Glenn Finks now batting for the East Paulding Raiders.
Hung that curve in there for a strike. Gusty pitch. Seems East has been waiting on that pitch here. Doing very well. Paulding County sent a little activity over to their bullpen.
I think those are just guys running down to get the ball.
Another hanging curve. 24 has struggled to get that one in all day, and that hits high and outside. We're sitting at 2-0 here. 7-0. 2 outs. Top of the second here. East Paulding Raiders over the Paulding County Patriots. Fastball's outside. Little miscue there as the number 18, the catcher, throws it over the head of 24. Just a little frustrating there. 24 probably needs a little visit.
Brian, we have Austin Naylor, our scoreboard operator now, is doing a great job in the 15th inning. Just kidding. Austin Naylor, our official scoreboard keeper. He must be the younger brother to Justin Naylor, the center fielder here for the Paulding Patriots. Ball 4 from Ward as the coach is coming out. Looks like now the bullpen's going to get a little action, Brian. This guy's thrown hard. I bet he's thrown 80 pitches in 2 innings.
Yeah, he says he's had a lot of work early. It's like skipper kind of giving him a pep talk there. So, 44, McKay Petita goes out to talk to Coach.
Told him to hang in there. Spring breaks in a week.
Tony Boyd, yeah. I think a few of these guys are already, might be already there. You got any plans for spring break, Randy?
No, not really. It's like we have fans in the stands from all over the place. I see a McEachern Indian baseball guy over there, and a couple thousand people at the ballpark today enjoying this nice breezy day for a rained out Friday night game playing on Saturday. Standing room only at the ballpark. Looks like Ward's ready now, Brian. You guys going out of town for spring break?
Yeah, the family is. I got to work, Randy.
Yeah.
We've got 35 Finks. The ball is overthrown by the pitcher. It's not what he really needed, and Finks is in there. He slides face first into second, thinking he might have had to be down.
Looked like he just wanted to get dirty.
I can't do a lot for 24's confidence right now.
Got a little bit of baseball dirty out there. Brian, I figured you'd be going to the beach and sporting that new thong you got.
Yeah, Randy. No, we're gonna hold tight on that.
Yeah.
At least on this trip.
Figure of speech.
Petita calls time while 24 is in his windup. Blue grants it to him. 24 looks in. We have a live ball right now. Finks untested out there at second, so he can get as big lead as he needs to. That ball is outside in the dirt. Finks is going to be able to trot over to third base, and we have a runner 60 feet away now. Does not look like the visit from the Paulding County coach was able to shake off some of those jitters right now.
I'm sure he asked him to give him a few pitches so he can get that bullpen ready.
There's a good low-hanging fastball, but Petita sends it over to left field. It looks like going to be a long stand-up single. Scores Glenn Finks, and we are at 8-0 here at the top of the second. East Paulding Raiders.
Another ground-fielded ball for Aaron Huff out in left field. Brought the ball in rather quickly and held the man to a single. And Mitchell Webb's got a duck on the pond to see what he can do with it.
One of the nice things that I'm seeing here, the Raiders, is that their bats have been on fire since about the 4th inning against South Paulding.
Well, it's a good thing that they are on fire. This being the first week of region play for the Paulding County teams. It's a good time to come alive. Got a nice move to first, Brian.
24, good to see. Probably just trying to build his confidence there. Make sure that they're on the same page there. Trying to keep the big 6'4" McKay Petita honest. I'm gonna call that fastball outside corner there, and they're in there for a ball and a strike on number 15 Mitchell Webb, the sophomore, standout quarterback for the East Paulding Raider football team. Hung a curve in there that also stayed outside. It took all day for that ball to get in there, and it's tough for guys like hitters like Mitchell Webb that are really true fastball hitters.
Yeah, he had to slow his rhythm down on that one a little. He was ready to swing.
Showed some patience there, but he just got a little bit late there and found that into near the Paulding County dugout there.
Just like the camera's blown the net back in front of our, the wind has blown our net right back in front of our camera.
Pitch, but that's all arms, and he sends that over the center field's head and out of the ballpark. I tell you, I don't think Mitchell's hips even moved on that. That was all upper body strength as he on this slow curve and sends that ball for a second home run here in the top of the 2nd inning.
Mitchell Webb's quite an athlete. If you ever get a chance to watch East Paulding play anything, pretty much, he's involved in it. He's quite an athlete, fun to watch. It's just a workhorse, man. The kid's solid muscle.
Yeah, he's
his dad said he gets it from him.
Personally, he's got keeps things very clean at home. He's a good student, likes to read. Apparently, boys are planning a trip to the Hunger Games at some point this weekend. Here's Jackson Patrick. He sends it left and out of the foul out of the ballpark. Looks like the Paulding County pitcher is warmed up now, and he should be. If they can get out of this 2nd inning, I think we'll see a new pitcher here in the 3rd.
Yeah, it's 10-0 in the 2nd. East over Paulding County.
And Jackson Patrick quickly down 2 strikes.
I'd like to give a special shout out to Jack Daniels down in South Georgia this weekend, watching his daughter play some college fast pitch softball.
Jack's also got a son who's a quarterback up at the University of Buffalo. That pitch is inside for a ball.
That's quite a drive to go watch a weekend game, though, so it's much easier to go watch the daughter in South Georgia than Buffalo, New York. Ward pitches in. Going to be outside. Ball 2, strike 1. We got 2 outs. 2 balls and a strike.
It's getting a little breezy out here. Pitch. It is outside, high and outside. Catcher kind of gives him signals and says, let's see if you can bring it down. Lonely feeling out there for 24.
Yeah.
Any of you ever pitched? You've probably been there at some point in your career. That ball is outside as well. Looked like it might have caught the corner of the plate, kind of looking for a little break on for the Paulding County pitcher. And we have a 2nd visit. It will be the last visit for number 24.
Yeah, he pitched a pretty good game, Brian. I mean, he threw hard at the beginning, and like he just lost his confidence, or either East just picked up on him. He threw hard all the way to the end, but they were dinging it pretty good.
Yeah, sometimes you're looking for a little late life in that fastball, and it just didn't seem to have it today. Maybe the breeze, but it was something that East Paulding was able to look like they were able to really dial in those bats. Bringing in number 21. See 21 on your roster there?
Number 21. No,
Ward?
I don't see him.
Looks like another Ward, maybe the brother.
Looks like him. Yeah, it is Ward. There's a Die Ward and a D Ward.
You know, one thing that's
oh, they're twins.
It's missing. I don't see number 7, Matthew Magardo, here today. Yeah, I don't see him. He is a years ago was a travel ball phenom, but I don't see him in the Patriot roster today.
So these guys are twin brothers. What are they, juniors? 11th graders? 10th graders.
So
twin brothers.
Twin 10th graders in here to take the mound against these Paulding Raiders here. Believe it or not, we are still in the second inning right now.
As we'll take a look at this picture. Maybe the camera's moved down around a little bit from the wind blowing on the screens.
I hope Ward has a few different pitches in his lineup here. As that curve ball hung just like his brother's. There's a fastball, little different deliveries. It looks like it comes out a little bit of a sidearm approach. There's a little late life on that fastball. This is his last pitch. We'll be back to playing some baseball here. Number 5, junior Kyler Neal. Taking the, he's coming up to the plate. Believe it or not, we are one hit away from seeing Jeremy Howell's 3rd at bat in 2 innings. So Ward looks in, number 21, has the delivery, pitches it right by Kyler Neal. Kyler Neal a little early on that stroke. We've got number 1, Jackson Patrick with the lead off. Let's see if they look to keep him honest here. He goes straight down the pipe, hangs a curve. It looks like it might break. No, good play by the shortstop, and it flipped over to the second baseman, in and out of his gloves. I believe it's the second time it's happened today. Nice rangy play by the shortstop, but unable to execute as Neal reaches on an error. And just like that, we have runners on 1 and 2 here for Jeremy Howell. Ward hangs a very nice little changeup. Looks like a slider he slugged by him there. Took about 15 miles an hour off that pitch and just dropped it in there for a first pitch strike. Here's a fastball. He goes to the same spot the other guy did. Looks like he'll take it himself. This time he does flip it to the second base. The play is executed, and Paulding County gets themselves out of a rough second inning, top of the second inning. We're going to take a few minutes here, get a moment from our sponsors, and we will be right back with some live baseball here at Paulding County High School in Dallas, Georgia. This is near South Paulding. Beautiful Saturday afternoon. 10-0 here as Howell takes the mound. This may be interesting to see how many innings we see out of Howell today with a lead like this. Looks like there are no roster changes here. Oh, no, I stand corrected. They've got Chris Deaton, the junior, at first base now.
Are you done?
Jackson Patrick is at second base still. And looks like we still have Kyler Neal in at first. Oh, I see. They've got let's see. They've got number 31 already pitching. He's warming up over there in the cage. 31. Cody Waddell roughed up in his last outing against Chapel Hill, so I know he's eager to get back on the mound. Number 13 for the Paulding County Patriots. Freeman, our catcher, is up to bat. How with the delivery? That is a swing and a miss. Low two-seam fastball. That was right in there. He's eager to get this thing going. Here's the delivery. This time he throws the exact same pitch, but this time 13 kind of catches it late. He fights out, but he's down early. 0-2 here. 10-0 East Paulding Raiders for the Paulding County Patriots. Bottom of the second. Howell looked to go to the same spot. That pitch is in for a ball. We're 2-1. Just cancel that. 1-2. Howell. Played travel. There's the delivery. It is a hanging curveball for strike 3 looking. And quickly we've got one down here. Quickly one down. And we get a lefty. Butler. Lefty Butler is up for the number 2 hitter here in the bottom of the second. Howell, part of the Paulding County Vipers travel baseball team for many years. This one he takes late, sends it over left the dugout here on the left side of the field. Got an 0-1 Paulding County Vipers, part of we had your shortstop, Mitchell Webb played for him. Well, if I'm in the left side of the field, I'm getting ready because 10 looks to try to try to pull that ball over there. Here's the delivery. Inside cheese. Out for strikeout. I believe it's strikeout number 4 here for Howell. In 2 short innings. And here is your pitcher, Ward, number 21. He is in the 8th spot for his brother. There's an inside pitch. The third base, Grant Kilroy needs to make sure he is on his toes or on his heels, whichever you'd like. Kyler Neal, also a member of the Paulding County Travel Vipers. That was head coached by Jeremy's father. And they were, at one point, I believe they had about 80 wins and 2 losses. So one of the premier youth travel baseball teams. Played all the way up to about 13 years old in the state of Georgia, really in the whole southeast. That time he did go, and they are quickly down 0-2. So if they were going to mount a rally, it is not happening right now. Bottom of the second here. Howell takes the delivery, and that one is sent over to right field. Well placed. Neal scoops it up, and maybe they just heard me say rally. We got the second baseman, number 11.
That was Ward. He came in and tried to help himself out a little bit on that one, Brian. He's going to get a pitch runner. Coming in to run for him, be number 12, Gore. As he comes in and gets a big high five and a fist pump from the coach.
You gotta have base runners. So he's doing his job. Let's see what Howell does. Looks like 11 might be a late call up here. So looks like they've got third base creeping in, shortstop playing deep. An inside pitch, and 12, the pinch runner is going to advance as he goes in and out of the catcher's glove.
And batting now for the Patriots, Brian, is the second baseman, number 11, Collins. He's not a very big guy, but he's quick.
Collins played travel baseball for that travel program, blue team youth program. Played out of East California for a few years. Marty, his father, sitting in the stands watching.
He's probably listening to us on the radio.
He may be a freshman, and that ball goes under Jacob Martin's glove, and we've got 2 Two pass ball advanced bases here. We've quickly got a runner 60 feet away from scoring here and breaking up this shutout. It was the GPC Hooks. That was the ball club they played for.
The Blue Hooks, wasn't it?
I think they just called themselves the Hooks.
Oh, yeah? Wind feels good.
And Collins down swinging it is 3 up, really 4 up, 3 down, all by strikeout. And we are in the top of the 3rd inning here. Paulding County Patriots 0, East Paulding Raiders 10. Sort of anticlimactic when they get out that early.
Yeah. Ward's still coming back on, the second Ward brother to pitch for the Patriots. Got a nice breezy day, wind's blowing out toward left field.
Here you've got Waddell warming up. I know that some of the other it's an opportunity for coach to get some work in his bullpen. They need innings.
A little more experience doesn't hurt.
Let's see if Howell gets a quick plug here. There's 18 throwing down. Caught.
Now batting number 38, Coach Boyd. Oh, my bad.
Now batting number 3, Eric Brown. Your number 2 hitter here.
Eric Brown is the center fielder for the East Paulding Raiders.
This will be his 3rd at bat. He wanted to chase that low-hanging fruit. He didn't.
You know, I thought setting up on this party deck, Brian, would be a great idea to sit back and enjoy the nice weather and watch a little baseball game. But, man, got cold quick.
That curve never curved. Outside, nice play by your catcher.
Looks like that could have been reverse curve. Curve right the opposite way than it was supposed to.
Curve right out of the batter's box. Let's see. Got a few balls here. Brown stands in. I believe we have a quick 3-0 count here. Some of Paulding County faithful asking their pitcher to settle down, throw some strikes, just put the ball in play, let the infield do their job. Taking all the way. Got the take sign from third base coach Tony Boyd. Taking all the way, and pitcher did his job, threw it right down the pipe. Probably a pitch Eric would like to have back. See if he gets it again. He doesn't, and he walks. Brown is on base for the 3rd time today. Bringing up your number 3 hitter, and your number 2 hitter this inning, Jacob Martin. Your catcher. He's a senior. A lot of schools looking at him. Pretty big lead by Brown, and they do go back to him, and it misses. Unfortunately, it's another pass ball advance there. Just quite hit the dirt a little early there. Right fielder was moving to the ball, doing his job. Got a lot of athletes out here in Paulding County High School. I believe they're going to put a string together here of some good baseball, some good football.
Well, these 2 guys pitching are twin brothers. I understand they are sophomores, so they're probably looking for the future of this program. I know they got a lot of momentum going into school. They're losing some great seniors, but they're looking into the future, letting these guys do their thing as sophomores.
Oh, that's a rocket shot. I believe it's going to be over the center fielder. It is indeed. That's going to be enough to score Eric Brown from second. Martin's in for a stand-up double. And we're 11-0 here with no outs in the top of the 3rd.
And that's Naylor out in center field. It just cleared his head by about 10 feet.
There's Brandon Gonzalez, who hit it nearly over the Patriot baseball farmhouse out there, over left In left field, we've got a pinch runner, Cameron Hughes, in for the catcher, Jacob Martin.
As the wind has blew the net out of in front of our camera again, so we apologize for that view. So we'll go to this one. As Ward looks on the pitch.
Here's the pitch, Gonzalez. You know Gonzalez would love to take one deep again.
Yeah, he almost went over that barn out in left field and hit the tip of the roof.
As I said earlier, I believe he's batting around 700. So he's been on fire and early in this 2011.
They're probably going to need to call Tally Roofing and Construction to fix that one. After he popped that roof pretty good out there.
Tally Roofing been very, very busy during the recent storms that have hit Paulding County.
Oh, yeah?
Here's the pitch. Hit the dirt before the plate. That's going to be in for a ball. Should give us 2 balls and 1 strike on number 4 designated hitter, Brandon Gonzalez. Sometimes here's the pitch, and it goes inside for a ball, never quite moved. Sometimes you know, when you get a taste of that home run ball, you tend to overcompensate on that swing and pop it up. So we'll see if Brandon can level that out. Another inside pitch. That's ball 4.
He would rather have seen one he could hit that time. I believe he wanted it.
Paulding County's probably done a good job scouting this East Paulding team, and I don't know that I'd throw anything near Brandon's bat at this point. Your senior, Glenn Finks, and a left-handed hitter. He's wearing the black East Paulding away jersey. It's the 3rd time they've had it on this year. Another low pitch. You've got no outs here at the top of the 3rd inning. It's 11-0. East Paulding Raiders. East Paulding 7-6 on the season with a few disappointing losses, non-region play. 2-0 in the region. And that low, looks like a changeup he threw right there. Thinks he was out early.
That was kind of a sucker pitch.
Finks fouls that one off, and it is 1 ball, 2 strikes on the senior Finks. Gonna have to make a decision here soon. He's got about 16 Division I and II schools looking at him to play college baseball. Tremendous amount of power. That time he tried to push that ball and poke it into left field. Still sitting at, I believe we're sitting at 1-2.
Sound like we have an accident somewhere down the road. Most of the morning we've heard emergency vehicles going somewhere.
That ball is out of the stadium here for a lucky fan. Little boy with a Brave shirt running over to pick it up.
Yeah, he's from Hiram, Georgia.
I think he thinks he has a souvenir until one of those baseball players goes over there and snatches it from him. Nice throw. He threw it in about almost 100 yards. Here's the delivery. Finks out on strikes for the first out of the inning. Little high cheese thrown by 21 Ward. And now we've got the first first look at Chris Deaton today. Number 18, junior first baseman. One of the original members of the 8th grade feeder team. Here's the pitch. Oh, looks like Deaton held off a little bit there, in for a strike, early strike 1. Deaton's had several pinch hit appearances this season. I believe he leads the team in walks. And they've all been hard-fought walks where he's forced the pitcher to throw between 8, 10, 12 pitches. So he's done a good job, done his job when he's in there to pinch hit. Gonzalez with a very big lead at first. Deaton in there taking for a strike 2. East does not want to give this pitcher any confidence. See Deaton most definitely in fight mode right now as we are down 0-2. That pitch is outside. Nice stop by the catcher. One and two the count. Just, Coach Boyd asks Lou for a reminder there. Deaton backs out. Deaton asks, not sure, a little mix up in the signal there. It's 1 and 2 right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chris Deaton runners at 1 and 2. Here's the delivery. Deaton doing what he does. He fought that pitch off late. Couldn't tell if it was a strike or a ball. Swung a little late. If he's out in front of that thing, he's probably in for a base hit. We'll see what he's going to face on this next pitch here. Paulding County not covering the bags as the leads are quite big. Here's the delivery. Deaton fought off another curveball. We're sitting at 1 and 2 right now. Looks like the managers are wanting scoreboard. Here's the delivery. And swing and a miss. Deaton out on strikes. That's the second strikeout.
It's a nice little breaking ball for Ward.
For 21. And we are at in the number 15 fellow home run hitter here, Mitchell Webb, who basically extended his arms to send it out dead center at his last at bat for a home run. We got runners at 1 and 2. Little gamesmanship going on here as Webb calls time. Here's the delivery. It is outside in the dirt. 1-0 for sophomore Mitchell Webb. Another member of your Paulding County Vipers. A lot of football players on this team as well.
The Vipers is a travel team?
It was a premier travel team. Mitchell Webb. It's a very, very slow curveball that Mitchell was out in front of. Gonzalez at 1.
So are the Vipers still around, or do they kind of?
No, they folded up shop. I believe a few of them are still playing for East Cobb baseball. And here we have 13. Ball kind of hit the ground before it reached the catcher, and both Cameron Hughes, the pinch runner, and Brandon Gonzalez advanced. So we've got runners 60 feet from home plate, out at second base. It is 2-1 right now, the count. Mitchell showing some patience. He just takes that one. It looks like that one's also going to be over to right field. Keeps hitting towards center field. Dead right center, I guess. And Mitchell's in for a stand-up double. Scores 2 more runs, and we are up 13-0.
13-0 in the 3rd inning. Are we in the 4th now? Looks like Coach Boyd's calling for Kilroy to do something.
Yeah, looks like Coach Boyd making a few moves here. He's got Waddell pinch running. Looks like he may have pulled Kilroy, but no, it looks like he may have put him back in at 3rd. We'll have to know here when we get to the bottom of the 3rd inning. There's 2 outs here. No balls, no strikes. Got a runner at second, Waddell with no runner. That pitch is outside. No one covering second base. Patrick takes first pitch for ball one. Beautiful Saturday, March 23rd, day of baseball here.
It's actually March 24th.
March 24th. Stand corrected.
The game was scheduled for March 23rd last night, and it got rained out. Thunderstorms all around the county. So they put it on March 24th.
Thanks for bailing me out, Randy. Here's the pitch. He takes it to third
anytime
base. We'll see if he's going to go. Waddell decides to go to three.
Nice
First
scoop.
base scoops it out, and that is a third out. Jackson hits into a ground out there, and we are into the bottom of the third inning with a 13-0 East Paulding Raider lead. Looks like Tyler Clark is going to get his first opportunity to see the field.
Is that him, 35?
Well, 35 is Finks.
He's proud.
He's pulled
Whoa.
Petita. You got Finks, Brown, and I believe who we got there in right field. It's hard to tell from here. Now pitching is number 31, Waddell.
Yeah, I get off as well.
So a quick hook for Jeremy Howell, who with a 13-0 lead should be well positioned to get the win today, barring any nonsense from East Paulding. Waddell has a very nice curveball when it's working, and I tell you what, this afternoon it looks to be working. See if switching pitchers helps this Paulding County batting order at all. Once again, I apologize about the wind today. It is very breezy out here in Dallas, Georgia. Partly cloudy skies, about 65 degrees today. Waddell in for the delivery. And curveball, first pitch, strike one. That curve hung a little short. Pitch was, he threw another curveball. Number one sent that over the right field fence. Foul ball. We've got one ball, two strikes. See if Waddell can bounce back. That's another curve, and they got him. Strike three.
All right, Brian. Things are blowing everywhere, but leading now batting for the Paulding County Patriots, number 5, Aaron Huff, the left fielder.
Another first pitch strike. Waddell doing his job. Quickly down 0-1. We got one out here, bottom of the third. High cheese, misses. Like I said, Waddell primarily is one of his best pitches is that curve. When it's working, it is it's almost unhittable.
We haven't seen that much his first few
Ball
pitches.
is popped up to, looks like the shortstop's calling everyone off. And he makes the play for out number 2. East Paulding Raiders throw the ball around. Number 1, your batter. Big build on number 15.
Yeah, number 15. Baseman. Yep. First baseman, Bryce.
Waddell in for the pitch. He pitched from the stretch. That is a curveball that Bryce takes foul over the right side of the field, outside the fence there. Look to see a fastball here out of Waddell, which I believe as he throws it fast, we may see it. We may see that thing trail towards third. And he throws a curveball again. This one misses, hangs outside, and we are 1-1. 2 down. Bottom of the third here in Dallas, Georgia. He's Paulding up 13-0. A pitch, like I said, left field. My goodness, Bryce got a hold of that one, and it is out of the ballpark. But that is the 3rd home run given up by Waddell this season.
And the fans just realized he hit it out of the park.
Well, it's tough where they're at right now. Everybody on the East Paulding side could see it, but nobody could see the ball where the Paulding County fans are sitting. So outstanding hit. Tell you what, we did a good job noticing how big 15 looks like. The group of Paulding County players there, maybe the biggest on the team, and took that fastball deep in left field. Bring a little bit of life, something to cheer about for this Paulding County Patriot team, as it is 13-1 now. Shutout is gone. Waddell will see if he keeps his composure here. That fastball, if he'd have swung a little early, might have taken that one. It's good though. It's a first pitch strike. Running out of balls here, as every ball seems to be hit foul. There hasn't been a lot of activity out of in the outfield for these Paulding Raiders, so Finks looked a little surprised that was headed towards him. That pitch is in there for a swing and a miss. And our 2nd strike.
And that's Cooper, the Paulding County Patriot right fielder.
And he takes that to a rocket shot to third base, snared down by number 22, Grant Kilroy. And that is the 3rd out for these Paulding Raiders. Gets him out of the inning.
Young man looked like he knew what he was doing over there. Just kind of whoop, reached out there, fell over, and caught the ball.
Well, I tell you, he hadn't seen any activity all day, so it's those are the ones, those tough when you get lulled to sleep a little bit. Good to see 2-2 on his toes.
Especially when the parents sit in the bleachers and think, oh yes, I don't have to worry about bleaching those pants tonight. Next thing you know, they get out there and get all dirty.
I don't believe 2-2 got in the dirt, so we'll see what Coach Boyd does here. It's 13-1 here in the top of the 4th inning now. Run rule starting to take effect here for
what is a
game.
Run rule?
You know, I want to say 15 after 4, and I want to say it's 10 after 5 at high school.
Okay. Well, we're probably about ready to capture both of those, aren't we?
So we've got a new pitcher in, number 8. See 8 on your roster there?
Now pitching, Lawrence, left-hander pitcher for Paulding County High School.
So Paulding County bringing in a lefty here. See if that's going to slow the East Paulding Raider bats down a little bit. And believe it or not, Jeremy Howell up for a 4th time today. Looks like Howell's out on deck, and they're waiting for their leadoff, or the hitter to start it. We've got Cameron Hughes, a sophomore, who's been pinch running today. He's going to get a chance to swing the bat.
Looks like Coach Boyd's been working out a little bit.
He's been hitting workout anytime after midnight. Throwing up some weight. Pitch over. Let's see if the lefty can bring a little look to the lineup here.
Well, Brian, I was looking around the ballpark and I saw a word that just says East and 22 and Kilroy. What is that, a number painted on a body?
That is the camouflage jersey for that 7- and 8-year-old East Paulding team.
Oh. I just thought it was like numbers. I didn't see the shirt.
Yeah. That's sponsored by Adventure Outdoors.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to go in the new sporting goods store up in Hiram?
They're not open yet, but it is being merchandised by Pivotal Retail Group. Here's the delivery.
Ooh.
The pitch is in there for really a straight, look like a train jump.
That is called Academy Sports, by the way. People get a chance to go check that out.
Number 8. The delivery pitching to 8. Cameron Hughes, sophomore, and he goes to third base, and that ball goes under the legs, or between the legs, I guess, and under the glove of number 10.
Yeah, that's going to be Butler. He is the starting third baseman. He just went down to get the ball, didn't bend over quite far enough, and knew he missed it and looked right over at the coach. Like, sorry, coach.
Well, you know it wasn't hit hard, but probably a very routine play for the young man, but not the error you need to make when you're down 13-1. Hughes with a big lead. We'll see what this pick move looks like from third from the pitch. He goes to 1, almost picks him off. Now buckle Hughes' knees there. Hughes has had several miscues on the bases this year where he's been thrown out. That's a big lead. We'll see where he goes again on this one. That ball hits the ground. Looks like Hughes did his job there. He did a real good job of kind of getting that pitcher to look over one last time in the middle of his delivery, and it looked like it short-stepped the ball. Mitchell Webb, number 15, in the bullpen warming up.
This number 8, Lawrence, looks like a pretty good future prospect for the Paulding County Patriots.
That's a hanging curve. It didn't curve. Goes on the outside.
Seems like the Patriots have a pretty young team, Brian. But I guess when you think about it, so do the Raiders.
Yeah, they have. The Raiders have really a great shot at next 2 years of really playing some postseason baseball. Howell takes it to first base. Good play by Bryce, the young man who went yard. Unable to make the double play, but he did take a snaring ground ball for out number 1 here at the top of the 4th. And up to bat is Eric Brown. Eric Brown has reached safely all 3 times. We've got a runner in scoring position out at second base.
It's a nice play by Bryce, your first baseman. Had a slight shot for a double play, but didn't quite turn that. But he did stop the ball on that sharp hit ball to first and got the out.
That curve hangs and really broke about 4 feet before the plate. Pretty easy one to hold off of.
Whoa.
Brown takes it up over second. Nice play by short. Let's see if he's going to make it. He does make it. Nice play by your shortstop.
That's number 9, Richardson. What a play.
Runner advances to third.
I think he surprised himself that he didn't know. I didn't think he realized he came up with that ball for a second.
He snared it, and then in all-in-one motion went around and went to 1. Was able to throw out a very, very fast Eric Brown. Batting right now is your catcher, number 41, Jacob Martin. We've got a runner 60 feet away from home. He hangs a curve. You know, they teach you to throw that at the batter, but that one looks like it just hung out there. On deck is number 22, Grant Kilroy. Let's see if Martin can. That pitch is outside for ball 2.
Yeah, Grant's doing a great job pitching for East Paulding Raiders, too.
Haven't seen a lot of action this year. A lot of baseball left. That ball is in for a strike.
A lot of people wore shorts out here today thinking it was going to be a nice day for baseball, but it's rather cold at the moment. It's Paulding County Stadium.
Martin takes a rocket shot out there. Left fielder looks like he's going to make the play, and he does. Outstanding play to end the inning there. He caught it in foul ball, but he had to run probably 50 yards to get to it, and caught the ball there to for out number 3 here.
It's Aaron Huff in left field. He's got his wrestling banquet tonight. I told you earlier about his accomplishments for the wrestling here in Paulding County High School, but
well, you can see he's got some athletic ability there as he was able to snare that down.
He's got some speed. He made all-state again. All-county wrestler, finished 3rd in the state. I was just talking to his dad a moment ago when I went down to adjust the camera.
I'm looking at Waddell right now on the mound. He does not look like he has settled down from giving that home run up.
He looks like he's mad.
We've got Deaton still at first, Fink still in left field, Howell still at short, Jackson Patrick at second, Eric Brown in center field, and I can't make out, it looks like Cameron Hughes in right field.
Looks like
Your
number
catcher,
8, maybe?
Your catcher out here to warm up is Cody Waddell. Excuse me, Brandon Gonzalez warming up Cody Waddell rather, and waiting on Martin to get suited up.
Could be Tyler Clark out in right field or Cameron Hughes. I'm not sure if that's number 6 or number 8 out there. I think it's number 6. Number 8's pitching. No, he's not either. Just kidding.
Well, the scoreboard shows 14-1, but I think it's still 13-1.
I think it's maybe 13-2.
I don't think
they put the score up on the wrong side, maybe.
I don't think. I think Paulding County got out of that inning without giving up a run. Well, they were going down, going 2 on that pitch, and going 2 didn't work because it hit the dirt, and hit the backstop there. So we're going to try it again here. Here he goes, and
nice shot.
nice throw by Martin to Patrick. We're going to get this bottom of the 4th underway here.
All right, leading off for the Paulding County Patriots will be number 9, Richardson, the shortstop. Takes a swing and a miss, Brian, for strike 1.
Swing and a miss, a little outside fastball there, outside of the plate. He chased it. That one's in for a strike.
It's a little bit high, but it was right across the plate for a strike. As you guys at home can hear the wind whipping around here now with our microphones, probably our camera angles, the wind's whipping around real nice right now.
It's about a 15-20 mile an hour breeze when it gets breezy.
Hope this press box don't blow over.
I'll tell you right now, it is a beautiful, beautiful spring afternoon here in Dallas, Georgia.
Yeah, earlier people were here, Brian, they were sitting down, stretched out, thinking they were going to get a little tan. And real quick, they pulled their legs in and thought it was a little chilly for that. Looked like the same pitch as last time that was called a strike, except that was called a ball.
I don't think Mitchell Webb is actually warming up out there. I think that's what coach would consider a bullpen session. And he chased the curve there for a strikeout. Well, that's number 3 for Waddell.
A bullpen session, that's kind of unique.
Yeah, well, he tries to get in a little work here. He's throwing probably, he's probably going to get out there about throw 30, 40 pitches. Waddell with another curve, in for a strike.
Another curve, Brian.
Another curve, and he just kind of looked like he hesitated, thought about it, decided to swing there. Kind of tip the inside of the bat. That's a fastball outside. And he chased it. Strikeout.
Number 13, Freeman, the catcher, down on strikes. That's going to bring up the pitcher, number 10, Ward, for the Paulding County Patriot.
There's a little trickler. It looks like should be look, bobbled a little bit, but it looks like he still was able to make the plays. A big man running there. Waddell's showing a little bit of frustration, unable to field that ball cleanly, but he still got the out.
Well, the thing that he needs to learn, and hopefully someone will tell him, is he needs to control that a little bit. You know, you don't need to get so mad. If you can't control yourself, you can't control anybody else. So he go in there and get his composure back together and get it together. But if he starts getting too hard on himself, he's going to start making a few more little petty mistakes. And
it just also brings a little confidence to the batter.
Yes, it does.
So we're going to see here what they do to line up here.
Yeah, I agree with you that Mitchell must have had a bullpen session instead of a warm-up. Grant Kilroy is going to be our leadoff batter for the East Paulding Raiders. If
saying too soon, we got to see what Boyd, Coach Boyd is talking to Blue about. Looks like he's got some moves being made.
Maybe he's trying to borrow his jacket.
It's probably a little warmer out there than it is up here.
Yeah. Looks like we have a new pitcher now for Paulding County High School.
This is Jacob Cooper.
Yeah, it is number 3, Cooper.
This is interesting. Cooper and Kilroy played several years together in travel baseball.
Cooper started off this game out in right field.
I can see Cooper's father, Todd, who assisted us coaching at times, watching Jacob on the mound. See if he's Coop. A little fastball there. Got 2 left. See if the scouting report is on 2-2. If Coop's heard about it, looks like he's thrown 4 fastballs in a row here. So we'll see what's in Cooper's arsenal.
I'm sure that he's probably faced these batters somewhere down the line. Maybe not in high school ball yet, but rec ball, travel ball.
Mitchell's in from his bullpen session. They've got Andrew Cable, the senior, number 17, out there.
And you've got Shane and Leanne Webb in the stands today watching Mitchell play. Sure, she was grinning ear to ear on that home run. I'm sure she's seen plenty of those in his baseball career.
As we're in for the in to get the signal. Here's the pitch. It is outside for ball 1.
How's this batter been doing this year, Brian?
I don't believe we've seen too much. I believe currently for the season he's 2 for 6. I believe he's got 3 strikeouts though. So I don't think the coach almost chased some high cheese outside. He's quickly up 2-0. Send this way.
Whoops. Uh-oh. Hope I didn't hit nobody.
I think it might drop in for a bloop single there. Kilroy helped himself a little bit with a bloop single.
Yeah, as one of our cameras went flying over the balcony. Nice little blooper by Kilroy.
And now we've got number 6, Tyler Clark, up to bat. Trying to see. Looks like we're going to get number 6, Tyler Clark. I don't know if I've seen Tyler Clark bat this year. He's been injured a lot of the early part of the season here, so we'll see if he gets to take the field as well. On deck is number 18, Chris Deaton. You've got 22, Grant Kilroy at 1. No outs. 13-1, I believe the score is here. We're in the top of the 5th inning now. That is on the outside. Kilroy with a big lead at first. Coop trying to settle in. Paulding County going through utilizing their 4th pitcher today. Potentially kind of chalking this one up and maybe getting a chance to use get a little use. Clark was waiting on that pitch and kind of dropped in there for a strike. We are a 1-1 count here with no outs. Top of the 5th inning. See if Coop goes to 1. Kilroy out with a pretty healthy lead. Coop goes home with the pitch. Clark fouls it right field. And it is out. It's it right field out of the park there. Clark is a senior here at East Paulding. Coop goes to first. Kilroy in safely. And he throws a curve. Looks like it could be DP ball. It does not go DP. It actually goes under the shortstop's legs. And I tell you, if that is Clark's first at bat this year, definitely got a little break from the baseball gods.
Yeah, that's Richardson, number 9, playing shortstop. He's mad at himself also for not coming up with that ball. You got to always remember to field the ball before you play the ball. So.
You know, I tell my little guys, if you when you wait on the baseball, bad things happen, and we'd like to see him charge the ball a little bit, give himself an opportunity to make the play. And sometimes those things are so droopy they seem almost routine. That is a high curve, unable to break down, so it's actually caught over Deaton's head. But it is nice, and it's a second play now, unfortunately, second error now by Paulding County Patriots that have gone under the legs where the glove is just not hitting the brick dust. It's a big lead by Clark. He's not covered. That ball is it's a fastball low. Cooper would like to have been out of this inning there with a would have liked to have been pitching for his 3rd out here with Deaton. Struck out his last at bat. Yeah, runners at 1 and 2. Ball's in the dirt again. Coop struggling a little bit to find his range.
They just pull around to the baseball park, the baseball stadium in the back of the school where Paulding County is.
Cable looks like he might be out there getting a bullpen session as well.
Well, you'll see, there's only one road that goes back here.
And Deaton, the rocket shot. That one goes under the legs. I tell you, I think you're going to credit it.
Just go behind the school and then
You're going to credit it with a hit. I believe we'll credit that with a hit. It was a rocket shot, unable to snare it down. Coach Boyd probably could have sent Clark and Kilroy home, showing a lot of class and a lot of gamemanship by holding the runners to a 1 base at a time deal. Waddell in for a rare at bat. Let's see if he can help himself out a little bit. I know Kilroy would like to get home, so would Clark. It's always nice to get a run scored when you reach safely. That curve had Waddell befuddled. He was all over the place there, but it almost looked like he dropped in for a strike.
Backed him up, didn't it? Slow curveball came in there and almost dropped it in there.
And that ball hits the ground, and Cooper struggling with his range here. I don't see any activity in the bullpen, so this coach may just say, you know what, we're just gonna roll with it here. I believe we are at a situation where we're in a run rule.
It was a nice stop by the catcher, Freeman. Didn't let the ball get by him. Ball hit the dirt about 3 feet before home plate.
That's in for a strike. Little confidence builder for the junior, Jacob Cooper.
Brian, we're about to be graced by the presence of River T. Riggs coming to the ballpark today.
I'll tell you, here is he's a standout little league ball player. That one hits the ground again, and they're not going to send the runner.
Be nice to see Grant 22 get him a run here, score, and finish what he started.
I tell you, Coach is showing a lot of class out here. Just not trying to, run this thing up. And some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. We may need that same kind of grace one day on our end, and he does, in fact, walk a run in. Cooper's going to get his opportunity to touch home plate. Tyler Clark to third base, and Chris Deaton out to second.
As his mom screams, "Way to go, Grant!"
The catcher out to see the pitcher. Maybe settle down, Jacob, a little bit. Probably just tell him, hey, look, throw balls and strikes. Throw some strikes. Let's put the ball in play.
So that's 14 or 15 now for East.
I believe that is the 14th run for East Paulding. Low and outside, ball one. I know Coop is thinking he needs to get that first pitch strike here. These little confidence, these little good things to happen. Again, goes back to that potential double play right there. It kind of set the tone for this situation we're in there. Another pass ball. They are not running home.
Another good play by Freeman.
This is, if I could draw a parallel to it, it's like taking a knee on second, third, and fourth down here to run a game out, or holding the ball and dribbling it. Just good, very classy baseball. He's Paulding. Watch Coop struggling to find a strike zone right now.
I think there's been a couple times, as you know, Brian, that Coach Boyd could have sent the runners and really ran this score, but he's not taking advantage of it. But there's not much you can do when the runners get walked in. Has another one. Ball four.
Well, it's even better though, because if you're scoring the runs, it's one thing, because obviously both those runs that would have scored just got in. So the end result is probably what it would have been, but at least he showed. No, it's good baseball.
Most of this is bragging rights as well, Brian. You know, a lot of these kids play together in other sports, travel ball and all this. And
there's a high foul ball. Cameron Hughes pops up. It looks like it's going to be made by the catcher. A well-needed first out of the inning here.
But they got to face each other and be friends and talk to smack on Facebook, So
yeah, a lot of these guys are friends, and they play a lot of sports together over the years. So although they're the county teams have little rivals amongst each other, it's nice to they still got to play some good baseball. It's in for a first pitch strike, exactly what Cooper needed. Maybe that pop-up's what settled him down, and we're going to see some of the stuff I know Cooper's capable of. Now, the one thing that can happen though, when you got a few walks in a row, it can lull that infield to sleep.
This wind is blowing hard.
Still no activity in the bullpen, so it is live by the sword, die by the sword here for the Patriots. A late swing, he foul tips it.
Another foul back.
Coach
Parent over here.
Yeah, you can hear Jeremy's dad telling him head on the ball.
Every dad wants your kid to do great. Got to love this sport.
And there's another pop-up. Out number 2.
That was inside. He hit it just above his hands. That ball was hit just above the grip of the bat on the skinny part of it and popped him up. If he'd have had that to do over again, I'm sure he'd rather watch that one go by.
So Eric Brown, the senior lefty, who's reached safely every time he's had an at-bat. That pitch is a fastball. Cooper throwing a little more confidence on that one. That's inside fastball for strike one. So second straight batter, he's at a first pitch strike. High cheese there that Brown did not chase that, so we're at 1-1. Brown took it, dude. This should be a routine play for third out tonight. Cooper gets himself out of the inning. We're going to see Boyd looks like he may be making some more roster moves here. Cable in from his bullpen session. And you've got Neal, Mitchell, Petita out. You got Waddell in.
I guess that's Hayden's brother. Is that right?
Yeah, Waddell in. You got Kilroy at third, and you've got, looks like Cable going to get a little work in here at Cable. Looks like 22 Kilroy going over to the pitching coach and asking why he's not getting any love. Team really likes this East Paulding pitching coach. He really relates to the kids.
Looks like he told the 22 to play third and do good. Have a good game, son.
Yeah, didn't want to hear it. Didn't want to take the bait. As Gonzalez Sphinx is out of the game now, as we've got hard to tell who's in left field there. Up, that is Waddell now playing left field. Cable in the pitch. Cable, another part of that Chapel Hill game where he has had 2 or 3 performances lately that have where he struggled just to find the strike zone. So.
Well, Brian, they haven't got a lot of runs to show for it and everything, but we're back around to the same guy that started off last inning, I believe. Ward started off last inning with the Patriots.
Going to see Ward in here.
Here.
See where Ward took it to right field his last time at bat. Looked like he wanted a piece of that, but he held off, and it is in for ball one. So a lot of young East Paulding players out there on the field today. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, that pitch is rocket shot out to left. It looks like center field. It is over the head of Eric Brown. Just an absolute rocket shot by Ward. Ward is 2 for 2 in this game, and. That is a nice way to start this inning off. They're bringing in number 12 now, batting for number 11. Number 12 is Gore. Gore may be a last-minute call-up. I'm not sure. Pitch is low and inside. No, Cable wants a wants a good performance here. He's had a few outings here where the opposition's been able to get a hold of it. He's about a low 80 pitcher, I believe. There's a fastball low.
This is Gore, number 12, batting now for the Patriots, Brian.
Yeah, Cable came in the first couple games, had a very strong top first innings, sort of a middle reliever, kind of a setup man for a closer, but he just hasn't had that early luck. So we'll see if he can work himself out of this. That's in for a strike.
Yeah, the batter knew that. Gore, number 12.
That Gore was waiting there. That, I believe, was a 3-0 pitch. In for a strike. And that's a 3-1 swing and a miss. So we are at a full count now at 3-2. So it should change the swinging habits here at Gore. Pinch hitting. That ball goes in the ground. It is ball 4. Cabe would like to have that one back. We have runners at 1 and 2 here. Bottom of the 5th inning. Scores 15-1. He's Paulding. Saturday, March 24th.
Naylor, number 1 now batting for the Paulding County Patriots. Brian, we've been blessed by River T. Riggs. Ballpark.
River Riggs plays down in Marietta.
East Marietta baseball player.
A lot of talk around the Metro Atlanta area about young Riggs.
Yeah. Got a lot of scouts watching him already.
High cheese hanging. Oh, they called the strike there. Looked like it came across the plate at his brow line, but Blue may have a dinner date tonight. Wanting to get out of here. Let's see, East can't let up. They called a strikeout on that pitch. That was a suspect third strike there, but
I guess they hit the outside corner because it sure wasn't anywhere else in there. Now batting number 5, left fielder Aaron Huff.
So your left fielder Aaron Huff. Got 1 away. And that curve looked like it fooled Huff. Thought he had to turn into it.
I think he did. I think it did.
I believe this third out will be, or the second out, rather.
Whoa.
Another strike.
Umpire must be ready to go.
Umpire's ready to get home. It's probably telling Paulding County, you better, I think it's reflecting of that gamesmanship before, but I think he's telling Paulding County, you know, swing or get out of here.
That ball
they're
gets
going to
away.
advance. And takes runners to third and second. So we've got a Paulding County run 60 feet away. Cable will throw that pitch in the dirt. That's a dribble. Let's see if Howell's going to make that play. That's safe, and it does score a run. So Paulding County getting their second run of the day on a kind of a little slow roll at a short, difficult play for Howell. He came up on it, fielded it cleanly, and threw a nice shot. But that's a quick runner in Huff.
Yeah, he's pretty quick.
Standout wrestler, right?
Standout wrestler, standout football player, 278, the mixed football player of the year for Paulding County High School. Out of 3,001 votes or something along those lines, he had 2,960 of them.
Martin with a kind of came out from behind the plate there to give a signal to his infield. There's a runner on 1, runner on 3. That pitch is in for a strike. 15 was taken all the way. 15 his last at bat. Sent that ball over the left field fence.
Yes, Bryce, your first baseman for the Patriots.
Is a
looked like another breaking ball, but he was ready for that one.
Glenn Finkston, looks like he might be getting a bullpen session here as well. That pitch is outside. I doubt they're going to go anywhere against the runners here. And there's a double play. Cable hesitated for 1 minute, threw to 2, then threw to 1, getting him out of the inning. I believe that does it. I believe that is ball game, but it is ball game.
Well, it was a 3-2-1 double play for the East Paulding Raiders, Brian, and just like you called it, pretty good game today. Nice, breezy, cold day as the players come out and shake hands.
Tell you what, it's been an honor being here with you today, Randy. I appreciate the invite. It's always nice to see Paulding come out with a victory and well-played ball game.
Yeah, and this is the first look at the Paulding County Patriots for 278 The Mix, the Paulding baseball team, and hopefully we'll get to cover more of both of these teams and get this going on Paulding.tv. So make sure you guys join in.
It's fantastic. I hope to see you sometime next week then, okay?
All right, Brian, thank you very much. It was fun.
Pleasure being here.
I'll renew your contract now. You did a great job, so you'll be good to go. I'll buy you a hamburger.
See you, Rick. Thanks.
Have a good day. All right, we're live, 278 The Mix, Paulding County High School, bringing you the final score for the East Paulding Raiders 15 and the Paulding County Patriots 2. We'll see you next time on 278 The Mix.